Hey, Tage, just 2 days later, it's like that goal, just kind of, and that how that game ended, maybe sums up just what's been something that's been refreshing here in Buffalo over the past month, especially where this team has been. Can you kind of find something apt about that goal and how this team has persevered?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably not so much the goal, but what everything leading up to that goal. I think obviously being down 4-0, a few minutes into the second there, it's a pretty tough spot to be in. And like I said the other night, it would have been pretty easy to just shut it down. But we have a group in there that has a lot of pride and I think works extremely hard and has been focusing on being consistent. And I think we just kind of gradually knew we were going to work our way back into that game, and we did. So it's a good product of what we've been trying to achieve, and it's a good stepping stone.
How, in that sense, how did this team grow into becoming so confident and not panicking to know you can overcome a 4-0 deficit? Because a year ago yesterday, you were on an 18-game losing skid. And just how far this team has come over the course of that calendar year.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just not really looking at the past. What's happened in the past is over with. It's a new team. It's a new season. We have a goal that we've set for ourselves to look into the future and try to be a consistent team that plays the same way every night, and hopefully that will lead to consistency in playoffs and eventually competing for the cup. And I think a big thing was in the beginning of the season, I think we had a lot of those third periods where we blew a lead or we were down and we just kind of gave up. And I think we know moving forward that's not acceptable, and those are things that we got to fix and correct if we want to get to where we want to be. And I think everyone in the room's taken, like I said, pride in that. And in order for our goal to work out, those are things that we need to achieve, and I think we've been doing a pretty good job of that.
And have you ever in your life scored a goal where your stick exploded like that?
Never. No, that was a first for me. Yeah, that was a crazy goal, and that was fun, little fluky, obviously, and we'll take those bounces. But like I said, it's everything leading up to that. It takes 5 goals to tie it up, and you get a lucky bounce like that in the end of the period. Bounces are going to go your way sometimes they won't. But our work ethic was there all night, and it wasn't pregame like I said, but it was a good way to find a win there.
In the middle of the game, actually, right after Victor scored the first goal, they switched the lines up. You wound up with Vinny for the rest of the game, but it seemed like it energized you guys, and doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be that way. But did you guys feel? I mean, Vinny seemed like he fit in well with you guys.
Yeah, no, Vinny's great. I love playing with him. It was just mixing stuff up. Obviously, we weren't getting much offense going, and I think just trying to rotate some of the lines, get a little different combos, see if it will spark something, and it worked, and it was good. Vinny's a great player. He's got great vision. He's really fast and sees the ice really well. He's really skilled and fun to play with. So, that did the trick, and obviously that was probably a big piece on why we turned things around there.
What is the element that, or what can you pinpoint that has made this team so loose, from the fun you guys seem to be having with the announcing of the rosters that have gone viral on Twitter, to wearing the semi-pro outfits at the Heritage Classic, and maybe if some of that looseness has enabled you to overcome these deficits as this team has done?
Yeah, I think it has for sure. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to what you just said. It's fun. We get to play hockey for a living, and that's something that not too many people get to say they're blessed to do. And I think when you have that mindset and you come to the rink with that attitude, and today's going to be a good day, there's no stress regardless win or lose. Just coming to have fun, compete, and work for your teammates. And I think we've had that mindset, and that's allowed us to be successful. We're not gripping our sticks too tight. We're not afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen. Everyone makes them, and it's how do you respond to those mistakes? Do you let those mistakes roll over into the next few shifts, the next period, the next game, or do you move on from it? You learn from it, and I think that's something our group's done a really good job at. You know, we have a bad night, we park it, we move on, and we're right back at it. So I think just that mindset of, you know, we get to play hockey for a living, and you know, it's just fun coming to rink. I think everyone looks forward to doing it every morning, coming, hanging out with the boys, and I think that's what's kind of allowed us to kind of get this thing snowballing.
Because as you know, that wasn't always the case here.
I think to a certain extent it was. It's like I said, it takes everyone, and you have certain days where you're not feeling it, and some days you are feeling it. And I think this season, even when we're not feeling it, there's someone in there that's picking us up, and you have all the guys pulling the same direction, and it's a good feeling to have.
You said the word cup. Dylan Cousins has mentioned the cup many times. Is that something you guys envision and talk about?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think anyone plays a game not to win, and we realistically know we're not there right now, but that's where we want to be. And I think we have the guys in the room to do it. We have the guys that are on the same page. You know, it's not like we have a few guys that don't think we can achieve it. I think everyone thinks that down the road that's a very achievable goal. And I think we're all working towards that goal, and I think it might take some time, but that's something we're striving for.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.